Hello everybody and welcome to This is the Police. 86% of residents oppose demolition of Core Monument. Movie production studio Mappy in Freeburg. Businessmen expressed desire to leave the city. It's because we've turned the city into a war zone. We are not a very good police chief, but we are a great... I'm too tired, I can only walk straight, can I go home? No. I was up all night reading an exciting detective story called The Last Temptation of Neptune, but I didn't have time to get to the ending. I was certain the killer was the general of the house cat, you know. I simply cannot rest until I know for sure. Can I go home and finish reading the book? What? No. I'm too tired, I can walk straight, can I go home? No. What is wrong with you crazy people? You can be promoted because you've done absolutely... You haven't asked for anything. What's wrong with these people? Can I go home? Yeah, let's play this one for now. Why do all these people want to go home? Imagine he's using it as sort of excuse. I'm too tired. Please be advised that we're unhappy with the efficiency of the Freeburg PT. We're cutting this department's budget. Oh, faff off. Use the empty slots. Funeral. This man was honest, he was. Another funeral. What's this? Job slot officer. City cannot meet your request at this time. Ah, you jokers. Freeburg Elementary. Sans family male attorneys under guard around the clock, and that goes double for his children. Before we could pick them up from school this morning, some of Varga's punks kidnapped them. We don't know how Varga found them. They live under false names. Anyway, you all need to act quickly. They can't have gone far. Best to send them. Investigations. I was on that train at 5:02. They threw me off at 5:06. Well, here we go. That should help us. Reopen. Hang on. I'm going to reopen that one as well. We've got two to do. Freeburg Elementary. Two senior students began to fight right in the middle of the chemistry class. The teacher, Dolores Pondo, first tried to calm them down, but when she attempted to separate them, she was poking the eye. Seriously, poking the eye. Here we go. What's this? At night, a little known painting by the Dutch master. The room recently shown for the first time disappeared at the museum. One of the museum's windows were broken and there's a brick lying on the floor inside. Okay. Okay, so I need to send investigations. Archive that one. Send them. We got a few things to do. St John's Hospital. East Dunbar said that a nurse tried to sell her drugs right in the hospital. I went to the doctor after I broke my arm. The nurse heard me complaining about the pain and waited till the doctor left. Then she started telling me about the pills she could get me better than visiting according to her. I'm not sending too many for these ones because they're silly things. Offender court, yeah. For as much. Investigation has started. I feel Compass Museum guard. I walk the museum every hour. The alarm is off. City Hall won't allocate the money to fix it. I didn't hear the glass breaking. It's a big museum. When I went down this way again, it was already early morning. The window was broken and the canvas was cut from the frame. There was no trace of anyone around, just a brick lying on the floor. The parking lot was empty all night. In the morning, a cyclist went past with a tube on his shoulder. The guy slowly rolled into the parking lot, then left the bike for a couple of minutes and went out of sight. Then he came back, got on the bike and left. From Van der Hoff. I suffer from insomnia and often go cycling around the city late at night. I took a tube and some other equipment so I wouldn't have to go back home before my morning classes at school. I stopped at the museum to pee. I admit it, I like to mark the corner of the building. I imagine one day my work will be hanging outside. Okay, so that puts them two together. Mr. Stevens, in his lectures on the works of the Dutch masters, Bram van der Hoff always sharply criticised the works of of room, he dismissed the legendary artist as overpriced mediocrity and was very amused when the unknown De Vroom painting was discovered in the city dump. Since it was already in its proper place, he was less amused when he learned that the De Vroom painting would be hung in the museum. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Bram who broke into the museum and stole the painting to burn it or cut it into tiny pieces. The glass is almost completely broken out. A grown man could easily climb through the window and not cut himself. Most of the shards are lying on the pavement outside the museum, so it's from the inside. If the glass is on the outside, not the inside, then wouldn't it be somebody who was inside the museum? Ender escaped. Found cocaine. Bring to the police station. Yeah, I always keep those things because I will help the mafia, but not too much. This from Cornelius Blunt. Mr. Boyd, I'm a wealthy man. I'm concerned about the fate of our fair city. I would like to fund 3 additional officer positions at your police department, but I must make one condition. My adopted son is to take one of the new jobs. Of course, you mustn't fire him under any circumstance. Do we have a deal? Yeah. Percy, oh my god, he can die. Some goons grabbed the half-sister of one of our family members right off the street. Her driver called us from nearby payphone, but he's a wimp and couldn't actually do anything. From the description we got, it sounds like Varga's men. If you get there first, hold on to them for us. Don't hurt them too much, just make sure you don't let them escape. We have something special planned for them. Percy, you can go with Yancey. Yeah, send him. See if he can actually do some good. Labour market. Oh. B. A. Here we go. And we've hired more ladies then as well, so we need to hire more, don't we? That's what they said, we need more female officers. So that's what we're going to start doing. We're going to get some of the men killed. But, you know, I don't want to fire them unless they've done something wrong. Robbery. A parking valet just called in reporting that a girl exciting an expensive car was approached by a man wearing a hood who threatened her and took her bag. Stavo, you go with Okay, I'm gonna go hit and run to go 6 friend reopen the case. Yep, and then I can get the others when they're on the next shift. What's this? An older prisoner tired of eating the food served by the prison cafeteria made his way into the kitchen carrying a shiv. Then having a word with the chef, a guard called the police as he was reluctant to enter the kitchen for fear of further provoking the prisoner. Percy, go on. Yancey. I need to need 2 of them. Offender called, officers unharmed. Will Percy survive? If he dies, then it's not my fault, is it? I didn't get him sacked. The kitchen floor is decorated with broken plates and overturned pan filled with muddy slush. An elderly prisoner is sitting on a stool, dipping his hand into the pot of slush and shoving it towards the cook's face, yelling, "You try this shit." Let's cook up something else. Only takes a minute. Offender escaped, officers unharmed. He ran off. Okay, he didn't want to taste Percy's cooking. We don't need to play any songs, we're near the end of the day. That song didn't last very long though, did it? Any more jobs? Port, hit and run, here we go. You've got 2 new frames. Oh, okay. So we got that one. That one. It's a black car in it. That one. That one. That. Is it that one? They got a beard. Yeah, he's got a beard as well. Okay. Dark coloured car. I ain't got details. This dark coloured car comes turning around the corner, hopped the curb and kept on going, knocked the man over, didn't even slow down. Not long before the crash, I kicked a couple of drunks at the bar that were having a fight. A couple of days ago, they had a fight. I worked with a couple of young people who were causing a ruckus at the library. I saw two people in the car that went right by me. The man in the passenger seat had a beard. Mick thought he was being followed. He said he saw the guy everywhere. Said it looked like someone had a problem with him in the library. It's not that one. No. No, it's not that. It's that, innit? It's that one. No. Which one is it then? It's a dark car. It's got to be the black one, innit? It's got to be the black car. Okay. It's a black car in it. That one. So that one. Then that one. Then that one. It's not that one. Or that one. Or that one. Or that one. It's got to be the black car, hasn't it? We've got more, so it's got to be the black car. What order is it in then? Got to be that one, innit? That one. Put in frame. That. No, it's not that one either. It says a dark car, right? It's not a red car. Maybe it's the drunken one. Put in frame. That one looks like he's speeding a bit more. What order is it going to be then? If it's not these orders, where else could it be? It's not that one. That's the last one. After that, isn't it? Or that one's... Is it that one? That's the last one. Let's try that one. That one. That one. That one. Or is it that one? No, we'll come back. We'll get more photos off the next shift. Yeah, I think when we get to the next shift, we're gonna get more. Sandy's beating Vargas, good. Citizen earnings have fallen 9% since New Year. Former City Hall employee admits official unemployment data far from reality. Unemployment in Freiburg is lowest in history. Let's go to work. I want to close at least one of the investigations. My friend just crashed someone's car in an intersection. He's in a terrible mechanic. Can I go help her out? No. Yesterday I lost a bet and swallowed my car key. Last night I was pooping blood. I think I better go to the hospital. Yeah. I think you do. I'm too tired. I can hardly walk straight. No. She can go because she's bleeding. Too tired. You should have phoned in. I'm being strict now. Police Academy. Kids have flunked all their exams and brought dishonor to the badge. To Subaki, well done. Inspection. We are concerned about the life-effective rating of Freeburg's finally specially authorised inspector to be invited to visit the department. City Hall. Tomorrow is the deadline. The elderly Emma Weston called in a complaint about her neighbour's house is shaking from loud sounds of gnashing metal and the roar of turbines, accompanied by some strange beeping noise. Through the window she saw people moving around. You go. You go. Good luck to you. Should get more from this now. I think we're missing a couple more scenes. Patients at the local asylum rebelled against the nurses during breakfast. 3 nurses have been wounded while others remain locked in with the patients in the dining area. They've threatened to kill 1 nurse every hour until they're released. SWAT, Paddy Wagon, you, and you. We need more spaces for the ladies. We need to keep in the good books of... Oh god, here we go. Offender court, officers unharmed. Of course. We need to free up more room. Because City Hall will cut us again. Porters and unlocks have gathered around the building. The asylum patients are watching the growing crowd from the windows of the 3rd floor. Call a negotiator. Storm the front door. Do it! Enter court, officer unharmed. Wow. Okay. Is he well? Better than I thought. Being aggressive worked. I still think that'd work. City centre, a frightened woman phoned in reporting that 2 men dressed in armour were running through the street shouting, "Beware Hastings." They were chasing passers-by and swinging their blades at them. They've not yet done any harm, but their swords seemed dangerous enough. Vandal. Gorshkov. Go on. Let's have a look at the others. Destruction. That's got 8 frames. Theft. Destruction of property. Reopen the case. See if I can get any more from this one. Inspection. These officers are needed for official questioning. This will take a few days, during which time they'll be exempt from all duties. What? Can't take my officers away from me. How dare you? Report. Someone's dead. Oh no, Van Al's have to go. Countryside. An old friend is visiting Mr. Sand. They're planning on going horseback riding, but they aren't at the country club was called. It wasn't making much sense, but it sounds like some punks are beating Mr. Sand's horses to death. Starbuck. Go sort them out. Starbuck should sort him. He's one of my best officers. Even if he's tired. If he needs help, Gorshkov can go. Ooh, thunderstorm. Clearly, reported suspicious people are constantly going in and out of the apartment next door. They're carrying big bags, making lots of noise, screaming, and his three sons can't concentrate on their homework. Mischief urges someone's got to show these bandits who's boss. Go on. Should be alright. A mob of Arx's people attacked a truck belonging to one of our companies. This truck is carrying some important cargo. The kind only Mr. Sanders' deputies know about. The driver tried to call us but we lost the connection. He may already be dead. We've got to stop these assholes before making up. Oh crap, I need more people. 36 seconds. Nice complaints. Okay, bring to the police station. Okay, I need people quick. Oh, come on. Structure of property, you've got 3 new frames. One of the clues. I've been going to Sunday service for 36 years and it's the first time I've ever seen such a disgrace. Some crazy young man on a motorcycle drove straight through the doors of God's temple. He began running around shouting blasphemy, even dared raise his hand to Holy Father Nunes. What is it with the youth of today? What happened so quickly? The guy drove straight between the pews, almost crushing a parishioner. Then he looked into the confessional and threw in a bottle. And he ran up to me and shouted, "The devil sits on the roof of the church." Then he shoved me. I fell to the floor and the crazy man shouted, "My hand is hard as stone. I'll knock you out of the saddle, Satan." And then he threw his helmet at the cross above the altar and sped away. I was in the confessional when it happened. I was waiting for Father Nunes to finish his sermon so he could hear me. I have seen so much this week. As I was sitting in the confessional, I heard noises of an engine-like motorcycle. And there was a roar and a man shouted, "Come Lucifer, do not hide from me." A few seconds later, a young man in a black leather jacket opened the door of the confessional and yelled, "I will seek out the devil wherever he may hide." And then he threw a bottle at me. The shard stuck in my face. In the crime scene we found a black helmet with a white spot on it. On the pavement near the church we found traces from 3 motorcycle tyres. Give me one more. I need another driver. Okay, now I can send more people. Send you, and you. Go. Good luck to him. Okay, so archive that. Theft. Reopen the case. And then for now. I'm gonna do all these investigations in one go if I can. Not in one go, but like all together. I need to have more pictures for each one now. End the day. 10-6. He's winning. Vargas is losing at last, and I think that'll be it for him. So we've got people being investigated. It's not great. Okay. We are going to finish this video here though, guys, and in the next one we are going to hopefully pass this test that pass this investigation that's being put on our department. Anyway, until next time, guys, take care.